What's up, guys? What's happening? I just wanted to show y'all what I had going on here. Gander Mountain's going out of business, as many of y'all know, and I took a trip to Gander Mountain about 5 times, and like I went whenever they had like 50% off, and then 60, 70, 80, 90, and got a bunch of stuff. Just wanted to give y'all a quick look at all the stuff that I got for, you know, pennies on the dollar. So check it out. So first things first, we're gonna take this box of lures and we're gonna dump it out. That way we can start organizing this stuff, because we don't even know all what we got in here right now. There's so much crap. Whoa. Let's see. Okay. There is a pile of tackle. Let's get to organizing. First of all, we have these racks. I got these two-sided racks. So they got two sides on them. They were marked at $100. I got them for 70% off. So I got them for $30 each. And I also got all of the holders with them. Here's a whole box of these holders that I got with the racks, and I also got these cool little reel holders if I ever want to put some reels on there to hold those. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, let's take a look. I've got quite a few rattle traps, different varieties, booyahs, the Excalibur. These are the one knockers. These are one knockers. Then I got the Rapala ripping wraps. I got those, a bunch of different colors. There is a couple red eye shads. They didn't have too many left. And then we got the rest of the ripping wraps. Some Yo-Zuri rattling vibes. If y'all haven't tried these are really good. They've got a louder rattle in them. If y'all are fishing in murky water. Then we have some crankbaits, and I kind of arranged these where I've got them where they're shallower running over here, and then they go to where they're deeper on the other side. So got those, got the Rapala cranking wraps, quite a few of those. These are really good looking crankbait. If y'all haven't seen those, look at that. This is the cranking wrap. They all have the same shape to them. They just have different size bills on them. So there's those. That one came out of the box because some of the boxes were damaged. You know, like this one right here. It's pretty ugly looking. The box is, but the bait's fine on the inside. It's brand new. So got these cool looking Rapala. These are like a devil's horse from Smithswick. Basically just a topwater prop bait. We got those real cheap. And then coming down, we got your balsa wood jerk baits and some shadow wraps. Some small Rapalas, little itty bitty guys. Some small ripping wraps, size 5s. These Berkeley deep divers, I probably wouldn't have bought these, but for 40 cents each, I went ahead and got some 6.5s and some 8.5s. And then you got your Bagleys, which are balsa wood. So the thing about balsa wood, if y'all don't know, is it floats. It's more buoyant. So if you get hung up in, like if you're fishing stumps or something, trees, and your bait gets hung up in there, then they will float. They'll float up a lot better and will get you unhung. So got a lot of these, and these are square bills. Then going all the way up there, Then we got some of the scatter wraps. And then these are shad wraps and jointed shad wraps. And then I got some DTs in here also. Go to the DT10, DT16s. Then I got some buzz pugs and some jitterbugs. These are old school lures, but they do still work. They're really crazy topwater action. Then let's come over here to the soft plastics. Got some rage toads, a whole row of those. These I really like the way these look. I haven't fished these, but these are a Kitech noisy flapper. If y'all have fished with these, put a comment down below and let me know how y'all have used them and how you've rigged them up and all that good stuff. I'm thinking what I'm going to use them for is basically like it's kind of like a rage crawl and a frog at the same time. I mean, it looks like this bait can be flipped or reeled right across the top of the water. So it's a really cool looking bait. They didn't have that many of them. They just had the watermelon seed, the watermelon red, which is right here, and they had a black one, pack of black ones, and that's all they had. So I picked up all those. Bunch of black and blue flipping baits. We got the brush hogs and a whole lot of crawls. They had these rage tail smoking roosters, which are a large flipping bait. They had those for like 50 cents a pack or 60 cents. I mean, they're super cheap. Rage crawls, got a bunch of those. These ribbit frogs were 50 cents a pack. I mean, you can't beat that. When they have this stuff on sale this cheap, you just got to make it happen. So I kind of loaded up. These are the Alabama rigs. They're just calling them schooling rigs here, but I got Berkeley, and then we got, I don't know what this other brand is. Got some short ones. They call them a finesse. They're only like 5-inch long Alabama rig, and then got the longer ones in the back too. Then moving up, got a single Colorado blade white spinnerbait by Booyah. Got a whole row of those for, I think these were 50 cents a piece. This is one of my favorite spinnerbaits. It's a really good spinnerbait. I like a Colorado blade personally. I do like the willow blades if it's a lot of grass or something like that, but in general, although Colorado, it has a better thump to it, and I just like fishing that. So for 60 cents a piece, I mean, I spent like, I don't know, $10 and I got like 20 of them. That's all they had. I got the Terminator. These are the stainless ones. I got 1/2 ounce, 3/8 ounce, a chartreuse, and then 3/8 ounce, and then a 1/2 ounce in the back of the white and the red. Got some Terminator buzz baits. Got some ribbit frogs that are the floating model. Got those real cheap. Then let's see, Z-Man Chatterbait Elites. Got several of those. Got some skirts, some Rage. What are these called? Rage blades, yeah. The Rage blades, basically Strike King's version of the chatterbait. Got some War Eagle spinner baits. This is the only one that had a Colorado Oklahoma, and that is also one of my favorite combos, the Colorado Oklahoma blade. So they had pink. I might change those pinks out. I might even paint the head on it if I don't like that silver. So, and let's move up to the hooks. Trocar magworm hooks. These are 6/0. I got these things for 60 cents a piece. Then I got some weighted hooks, some Gamakatsu weighted hooks, and also some Fusion weighted hooks. Got a whole row of those jokers. Regular super line, extra wide gap hooks, some wacky worm hooks. I got 1/0 and 2/0, some jigs. I've never used these jointed structure heads before, but they seem like they might do pretty good in the structure, so I got those. Some wicked wacky worm hooks and some smaller weedless drop shot hooks in the back. And got some little baby hooks, some deep throat hooks. These have a longer throat right here. Some more. I need to move those. Guess I need to move these. Oh, these are 4/0 here. These are 5/0. I need to move one of those so it lines up. I got some owner hooks too here in the back, some red ones. Those are red 4/0 worm hooks. Got some twist lock owner twist lock hooks, 5/0. Really good for swim baits or frogs. 1-ounce flipping hooks or flipping weights. Then I got a bunch of flipping hooks. Got Gamakatsu flipping hooks. Got some fusion flipping hooks back there in the back. Some 4/0, 5/0 back there. Then got a whole row of the Trocar flipping hooks, which are one of my favorite flipping hooks. I got 4, 5s, and 6/0. So that is pretty cool. A lot of hooks, and they didn't have that much variety on weights. I would have got more weights, but they just didn't have that much. Now I have all my stuff that I have in my tackle box, and this is just all the stuff that is not in my tackle box. So these are the Gander Mountain watermelon red flukes. This is one of my favorite baits for fishing in clear water. If you're fishing in crystal clear water, you put you on a fluke, a watermelon, just a watermelon seed like this one here that I got, watermelon seed or watermelon red. Those are two of my favorite baits to throw in clear water. And I got these for 50 cents a pack. I mean, I had to buy them all. So I just loaded them up. And they did have all these too. Got a couple spooks, super spooks, and a couple chugging spooks. These worms I already had. And this is one of my favorite worms, the black and blue. Basically, it's a trick worm. They call it the magic wand. It's a trick worm. And then I got some black and blue swirl worms. That's kind of hard to see. Let's see, I'll pull it out here and get it in the light. There we go. That's the black and blue. Mainly, if I'm fishing soft plastics, I'm fishing a black and blue color usually, or a watermelon based color or green pumpkin color. They had these for, there you go, $3.49. So these were 90% off. So I got these for 34 cents, which is pretty crazy. Green pumpkin red flake. Oh, what else did I get? Some swimming flukes. Got those. I picked up a bunch of baby swim baits, and I think they're on the other side. We'll get to those in a second, but let's look at these. These they had for 90% off. DOA shad tails. What do they call them? Yeah, the cow shad. These are the gold rush color. I really don't. This color here is not my preferred color. This is a saltwater bait, not bass bait, but I throw these. My cousin actually had a good idea, and I didn't even think about it. I don't know why. I do it sometimes on some of my other baits when I'm fishing for bass, but he said, well, why don't you just dip the tail in chartreuse paint? And I was like, you know what? That's perfect. So I'm going to take these, dip these in chartreuse paint, and then that's perfect for fishing for trout and redfish. So they had those for 60 cents a piece. These ones were more expensive. These ones I think I paid like $5 a pack because I got them before they went out. This is actually one of my favorite colors of these DOAs to throw. Arkansas glow shad. That's one of my favorites. This bait right here, I had to buy these. This is the Reaction Innovation Skinny Dipper Money Shot Violet is the color. This bait right here, I caught the biggest bass that I've ever personally caught on this bait right here on a bed fishing, and it was a crazy story, but I'll have to share that some other time. That was a really good deal on those. Got those for 70 cents a pack. Got some white baits for bed fishing. If y'all don't know, if you're new to bass fishing, one of your best friends when you're fishing on a bass bed is a white bait, because you can see the bait and you can see when the bait disappears, so you know when the bass bit the bait. So anything white you can have, like there's some horny toads back there. There's some different crawl baits, swim baits that are just all white. That's for bass for fishing on the bed. There's that watermelon seed worms. These bitters baits, if y'all have never used these baits are really good. You get 2 packs for $5. There's their website, bittersbaitandtackle.com. These I did not get from Gander Mountain. I didn't get these on sale. All these bitter baits, I already had these. But those are really good. Really good. These I picked up at Gander, the Robo Worms. These are really good for drop shotting or shaky head fishing. Maybe those structure heads that I got in there. They're a floating worm, and I got several packs of those, all different colors. Now let's move into the Cincos. I got a lot of Cincos. These big packs they had for $1. I think there's 32 in here. Let me see. It's a 32 pack. So for $1, I got 32 Cincos, and I got black. I think I got watermelon seed, or not watermelon seed. I think they just call it watermelon. I got green pumpkin, black and grape, and I think green pumpkin with some flakes in it. Bunch of crawls, green pumpkin crawls. These I got for these were either $1 a pack or 50 cents a pack. I can't remember. Some of them I bought whenever they were $1 a pack. Most of them I bought when they were cheaper. This is all my black and blue beaver style baits for flipping. It's just I got a whole row of those, and then I got more. These I've got at Gander also. These were like 40 cents. The baby packer crawl, black and blue. Most of the time, if I'm flipping a black and blue or a green pumpkin color, just like worms. I don't get too crazy with the colors. I know what works for me, so that's what I use. Now let's go to this side. I haven't filled this side up yet, but just want to let y'all see this. I did get all these from Gander. These are horny toads in the front. I think there's four packs of those. And then I got the Gander Mountain version of the frog, soft plastic frog. These are some pretty good looking frogs. I got a bunch of black ones and a bunch of green pumpkin, and then I got some green pumpkin chartreuse. Just a couple packs of those, and then they had like these candy color, kind of like a chartreuse Christmas color. Those are pretty cool looking. I think I got a couple packs of those, and some pumpkin seed with chartreuse tips on the backs of the legs. Just some random frogs. Then we got these big swim baits. Zoom swim baits, regular $8 for a 3-pack. I got these 90% off, so I got them for 80 cents a piece. Bunch of those. These are like a Kitech looking. It must be a Kitech knockoff. So, and that's what they look like. Then I think I got a bunch of small. Yeah, I got a bunch of these right here, these Smokin' Shad Super Fluke Juniors. These are perfect for sticking on the Alabama rig. So I think I got about 10 bags of those at least. Yeah, there's a bunch of those. These are the regular size ones, but almost all of them are the juniors. Then I got some random swim baits. These are more of the smaller, you know, bass style. Some Havoc swim baits back there. This is just kind of a random swim bait selection. Then I got these Shadowlicious, which are also good for the Alabama rig, or I've actually used these with just a regular worm hook and fished them weightless, or you can put like a Texas rig and peg the weight in front, and you can use those through grass and stuff. These have a really good swimming action on them. They have a big tail and they swim really good. And these are usually $10 a pack, so I got them for 90% off. So I got them for $1. I got some more small swim baits. These would be for the Alabama rig again, the small ones. This would be for more of your dirty water, like your not really stained water, but if it's like a muddy water, then I like to throw chartreuse, a little bit of chartreuse in there, just to give it, you know, that little bit of brightness. So that's that. Now let's go take a look at these X-Wraps that I got. So take a look at these. I got these while I was at Gander Mountain too. Most of these I got from 70 to 90% off. These are SXR 14s, big saltwater baits. Then I got the XR 12s, SXR 12s on this side, every color that you can imagine. I mean, that is crazy, but you never get these for as cheap as I got them. And then I got the SXR 10s. This is a really good color. I like that bunker shad. It's a good looking bait. Also like the olive one. They all look good. And then I got these on this side. So when you're getting them for $1 a piece, I mean, you can't really beat it. So I spent a couple $100 on all this stuff, but I don't think Gander Mountain's going to be going out of business more than once. So I only had one chance to buy it. So I don't live too far from it. These are little 8s, SXR 8s. Little silver minnow colors, and there's an olive color. I like that color too. Anyways, they were only going out of business once, so I might as well get the stuff while I can. There's my receipts. Oh boy. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe. These are the lures that I'm going to be using in my upcoming videos in the future, and I think they'll last me quite a while. I don't think I'll be using all these very soon. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I think that just says it all. So thank you, Gander Mountain, for going out of business, because you just put me in business.